Hey guys, Balgor with you here with a Terraria episode. So, I wanted to make a video on how to kill the twins easily solo. It took me quite some time to be able to do it by myself, and it even took 2 or 3 tries with a friend. So, I have some strong recommendations. Obviously, stack up on potions like Iron Skin, Regen, Extra Magic Damage, Archery Potion. If you're hardcore enough, Bowl of Soup. Get those buffs going. Clairvoyance from the Wizard's Orb and things like that. All extra little buffs are going to help you in the fight. You're going to want as much defense as possible, and you're going to want to do it with at least mithril gear. Now, when I did it with mithril gear, I had a total of 71 defense. That's including the 8 from the Iron Skin potion. So, as you can see right now, I do have full hollowed gear, but my defense is significantly low because I'm using the ranged set, not the melee set. As well, a lot of my items, though they have defense, I'm not going to be using them in the fight. So I'll show you guys how to do it with items that you don't need to kill bosses with. Angel Wings, I'm going to take out. I'm going to take out Neptune's Shell. I use different item sets depending on what I'm doing. And I'm also going to take off my Warden Obsidian Shield. This is 6 defense. The reason I'm taking this off is because it provides immunity to fire blocks, and how I'm going to defeat this boss easily is through fire blocks and the Warden Cross Necklace. This Warden Cross Necklace provides a slight amount of invincibility after taking each damage, and if you combine this with meteorite blocks, hellstone blocks, or any fire blocks that will give you damage, it will make you immune to the boss's hits for a short period of time if you take damage from those blocks. And pretty much regardless of your defense, you'll only take 1 damage. Philosopher's Stone is nice to have, but not necessary. As you can see, I don't have defense on it. So the Warden Cross you get from mimics. You will need to farm some mimics to get this. That's the only way to get it. And if you don't have it, this technique might not work as effectively for you. It will still work, just not as effectively. And I'm going to use Band of Regeneration with 3 defense. So as you can see, my total defense right now is 49. That's not very high. I mean, it's decent, but it's not super high. Anyway, for the next step, you're going to want to have the best healing potions you can with you, as well as make sure they're in the top front so that they get used when you heal. You're going to want to load up on bullets, at least 2,000 bullets. I pretty much almost have 2,000. I have something like 1,700 right here if we look, 1,769. And you're going to want cursed bullets. You use Cursed Flame and regular bullets to make these. Cursed Flame you can get just from farming in the Corruption. And so I'm going to load those up in here. I'm going to be using the Megashark. This is the one item I will be using from other bosses. This item you get from killing the Destroyer. He should be the first boss you kill. I'll make another video on how to kill him without any items whatsoever. Once you kill him, you can get yourself the Megashark through upgrading the Mini Shark. This is an absolute necessity. As you can see, mine is slow. I tried reforging it and ran out of money, and I got a bad buff. So I'm going to be fighting with a slow Megashark, and although I have hollowed armor, my defense is going to be relatively low. I'm not going to use any other potions or buffs other than Iron Skin Potion. Oh, I almost forgot. I would like to use the Ranger's Emblem. So I think I'll replace something else here. How much defense am I going to sacrifice? It's going to be a sacrifice somewhere. So let's replace the Philosopher's Stone if I can, or maybe the Band of Regeneration. And so now we're up to 47 defense. And with the Iron Skin Potion, it's just going to be a little bit more. Anyway, another thing you want to keep in mind is have enough money to heal at the nurse in case you have to, and have the magic mirror equipped. I've teleported to the nurse and tried to heal, and not had enough money to heal, so that's rather embarrassing. Anyway, you want to start the fight as soon as night starts so that you have the most time to defeat the boss that you can. As you can see, night's already a little bit underway. This is the arena I've set up. It doesn't have to be this many layers of wood. You really only need this one layer below, this layer here, and then these blocks here. So because I'm not wearing the obsidian shield, as you can see, I'm taking 1 damage every few seconds. The advantage to doing this instead of gravity potions is with gravity potions, you can easily go way past 10 minutes because it's so hard to be accurate, and night ends after 10 minutes. With gravity potions, you'll also take tons of damage directly from the boss, and you might not be able to dodge it enough to live. So anyway, I'm going to get this the fight started, and don't forget to use your potions up. I have gravity potions on me just in case I need to run away or something like that. It's always good to be prepared. So anyway, here I go, selecting my weapon. So here's the boss. As you can see, I'm just taking 1 damage. I'm standing perfectly still here. No hacks, no cheats. This is all legitimate. Every now and then you will take a direct hit from the boss, but that's just going to happen. Try to dodge it as best you can. It doesn't matter which eye you go for first. Some people say pick the spasmatism because he's the harder one. Basically, as long as you go for one first and don't go for both equally. You'll want to take them down one at a time. Also, whenever your health gets low enough to use a potion, you might as well use it. There's no point in waiting because of the 60-second timer. So as you can see, I've barely moved at all, and even with Spasmatism's Flame, I'm only taking 1 damage right here. So he's barely hurting me. I'm going to use 1 healing potion, and I'm just standing still on these fire blocks. Spasmatism's almost dead, and once Spasmatism's dead, then I'll focus the next one. You can do this fight melee too, probably, because the boss is standing so close to me, although fighting the laser eye might be a little bit more difficult if you're standing still like this. So Spasmatism's almost dead here. Once Spasmatism's dead, then I'm going to focus down the other boss here. One thing, always keep an eye on your health, and always be ready to teleport to the nurse in case you have to. The last thing you want to do is die when you're so close to winning. As soon as your health potion timer wears off, heal again. So as you can see, I've healed again. So it's been 2 healing potions for me so far. The only buff I have going is Iron Skin Potion. I've done this all seamlessly. I haven't switched any of my armor gear. My defense is relatively low. And so this boss is just shooting his little lasers right now. I'm still only taking 1 damage every now and then from the rocks here. So now he's going to turn into the thing. If you have powerful magic items, you can use them too. Like I've got the laser gun, I may switch to that for a split second, blast him while I have mana, then the second you run out of mana, switch back. The other advantage to doing the fight this way is, as you can see, it's very easy for me to be accurate. I'm not in any kind of time crunch or rush to beat him before night ends. I'm also not blowing through thousands of ammo, just missing. The first time I did the fight ever, I had 2,000 ammo, and honestly, I missed until I ran out of ammo. That's just how bad it was. Right now, as you can see, I'm not even going to go through 1,000. I started the fight with 1,700. I'm about to end the fight with 1,300 left, maybe 1,250, 1,300. So 400 bullets, 100% accuracy, tons of time left in night, and killed the boss. So anyway, I hope this tutorial has helped you guys. If you guys have any questions or comments, if you want to see other bosses, I plan on uploading a tutorial for each and every boss. So I hope you guys have enjoyed.